Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So GATE 2027 syllabus has been updated. GATE generally does not do that. It is not frequently changed. Like I think it is being changed after 5 years. So this video is going to be all about that. This is official GATE page. You see here it is being flashed that the syllabus of GATE 2027 test exam has been revised and candidates are advised to check the syllabus. So here I have done a detailed comparison of a new updated gate syllabus with the old one. What are new topics that has been included, what are the things that has been excluded, what are the things that has been reshuffled from one topic to the other. All these things are going to be in this video, so stay tuned till the end. Also, if you are new to this channel, please do consider subscribing it. So let's talk about it. Okay, I will give you a link to reach out to this particular page in the description of this video. All you have to do is click on this chemistry and you will be able to download this syllabus. Now in this syllabus there is nothing mentioned like that. If you see it, it will be very difficult for you to just highlight or look upon that which topics are new, which are old, because it is just like simply it is given that physical chemistry, they have given topics like structure, particle in a box, harmonic oscillator, hydrogen atom problem, spectroscopy, and so on. Then comes inorganic chemistry, that is given, and then organic chemistry. Okay, so that's how it is given, just in a general way. This is the syllabus for the past gate exam, that is for gate 2026, and it has been like that for like past 5 years, but now it is changed. Okay, so it's not much interesting here, but what I have done is I have highlighted the topics which have been in, like which are new, which have been changed, and all the other stuff. So let's look upon that PDF, and we will discuss about things in detail there. What I have done is try to summarize these both syllabus, compared them and summarize them. Whatever is given over here, like the topic, then what is the status, and what has changed into 2027. Okay, so these things are mentioned in this PDF. If you talk about quantum mechanics, the topics, there are a lot of topics which are expanded. Okay, nothing new added, but just expanded. Like commutation is something which is included now or expanded and mentioned separately. Then expectation value, which you already study, but again it is mentioned. Physical role, absolute square of wave function, these things you already study, but now they are explicitly mentioned in the syllabus. Okay, then model solvable systems like particle in a box and its interpretation, so these things are now like they are mentioned in the syllabus. Harmonic oscillator, again these topics are expanded, like exact wave function and eigenvalues, you already study it, but this time it is expanded. Expectation value of kinetic and potential energy, Hermite polynomial properties are these topics are stated explicitly. Then angular and atomic structure, basically the quantum mechanical atomic structure which you study. So in this, the topics which are expanded are orbital and spin angular momentum, then spherical harmonics, where you study simple harmonic oscillation, and you also study like different types of it and harmonicity and related stuffs. Angular distribution functions, probabilities, non-degenerate first order perturbation. So these are the things which you already study in quantum mechanics. So if you talk about quantum mechanics, these are the things which are already in the quantum mechanics. So you cannot say that there is something new added. These are just expanded in the syllabus. Okay. Talking about chemical bonding, this like few things are clarified from chemical bonding. Like they have mentioned that this now the syllabus only includes valence bond treatment of hydrogen atom, and hybridization concepts are stated more explicitly. Earlier also you studied, but now they have mentioned that these things you have to prepare for exam. Huckel scope is reframed as simple molecules and small conjugated pi system. So Huckel molecular orbital theory, which you study, that has been reframed, or the wording has been changed for that. Okay. In group theory, like group postulates, multiplication table, reducible, irreducible representation, point groups, symmetry selection rules, symmetry labeling of vibrational modes, all these things you already study, but now they have been expanded. Then again, for spectroscopy, these things are expanded, like line weight, Gaussian and Lorentzian line shapes, then absorbance, Beer-Lambert law, Jablonski diagram. These things were not mentioned in the previous syllabus, but now they are mentioned explicitly. Okay. What is new over here is in electrochemistry, a new topic is added, that is Kohl-Rosch law. Now, Kohl-Rosch law already you study when you prepare for electrochemistry, you study that, but this time they have mentioned it properly. Okay, so now you can expect question directly from Kohl-Rosch law. Talking about statistical thermodynamics, again it is expanded, like non-interacting systems, ideal monoatomic, diatomic system, translational, rotational, vibrational electronic partition function, so that is included. Kinetics in this, like unimolecular and bimolecular photophysical reactions, quantum yield calculations, static and dynamic fluorescence quenching. This is something which is added. So this thing probably you don't prepare this when you study for CSRNet, but for GATE, try to read fluorescence quenching as well. And I'll try to make more videos on this channel which are new topics, and you guys can let me know in the comments which topics you guys want me to make video for. I'll try to make that. Okay, then there are certain topics which are moved, okay, which are moved to some other sections, like ideal and non-ideal solution, Rawls law, Henry's law. They appear under a separate solution heading. Okay, kinetics is renamed kinetics and reaction dynamics, so that's the name change which is being done. What are things which are no longer explicitly mentioned? So it was mentioned in 2026 but not mentioned in 2027. That is rigid rotor. Okay, previously that was named under rotational motion, but now it is not mentioned. Character tables, although you have to study, but this time they have not included that. So you can expect that the questions might not be asked from from character table, but the application of character table, for example, to find out, when you try to find out these vibrational modes, so you need to know character table. So it's not like you don't have to study character table, it's just that you might get more questions from the application part of character table. Then kinetic of photochemical processes in the physical chemistry kinetic subsection. Photochemistry remains explicitly covered under organic chemistry. So the photochemistry part from kinetics of photochemical process is taken to organic chemistry portion. That's one thing which has been changed. Then the older phrase like annular pi electron system is replaced by simple molecules, small conjugated pi electron system, which I just told you that Huckel molecular orbital theory has been renamed like that. So these things are some minor changes in physical chemistry. Okay, so you won't there are not a lot of changes in physical chemistry, I would say. Okay, so let's now talk about the other thing, which is inorganic chemistry. In inorganic chemistry also you will not see a lot of changes, but let's talk about it. Okay, so in main group, shapes are being added. So new things, what are new things which are added in 2027? Like VSEPR postulates are explicitly added for the molecular shapes and structures. Then boranes bonding is added. This is something which was not mentioned earlier. So borane, it is added as electron counting in the polyhedral borane and isolable analogy, although you prepare for exam, but this time it is mentioned in the syllabus. Okay, then something new is added, which is industrial chemistry. Okay, this is something new thing which is added, which is basically clarified. Some topics are clarified. So previously general industrial synthesis wording is now named as ammonia, like H2SO4 and HNO3. So basically these, like, you have to study about the industrial processes involved in the synthesis of these chemicals. Okay, earlier it was just mentioned as inorganic synthesis. Nobody knows what to prepare in that, but now it is clarified what things you have to study. Next, your substitution mechanism is expanded. Associative and dissociative substitution reaction is now added. Organometallic catalysis is again clarified. Acetic acid synthesis is specified as methanol to acetic acid process, which is something new and specifically mentioned in the syllabus. Olefin oxidation is specified as Wacker oxidation. So these two things are included or explained in organometallic catalysis. If we talk about solid state chemistry, something new is added, which is zeolites and their application. Although you prepare that, but this time it is added explicitly. So whenever you prepare, just try to like have a little bit more focus on zeolites as well. When we talk about thermal analysis, which topics are like expanded? So general thermoanalytic methods, for example, TJ, thermogravimetric analysis, DTA and DSC. These are very important techniques if you talk about these from the point of view of research. Okay, so in PhD, somebody who's doing PhD, they might know this, especially somebody doing in inorganic chemistry. They keep doing this TGA, DTA, and DSC. These are very important techniques, and they are being included now. Okay, in like considering their importance in research. Okay, what are the things that has been excluded now? So pseudohalogens is excluded. The complete radioactivity subsection, that is detection, decay process, half-life, fission, fusion, all these things has been removed this time. Okay, GC, HPLC under inorganic instrumentation methods, they remain listed under organic experimental technique but removed from here. polarography is also removed. So you can consider that your radiochemistry, okay, your radiochemistry is removed. Okay, no mention about radiochemistry in your inorganic chemistry. Okay, so let's talk about the next thing, which is organic chemistry. A lot of things have been changed in organic chemistry. Okay, a lot of reform or a lot of changes have been made. Okay, the largest syllabus revision is done in organic chemistry, and new foundations, mechanism, and name synthetic reactions are included. For example, if I talk about general concept, what are new things added? So new subsection covers structural effects on acidity, basicity, and role of aromatic stability in physical properties, okay, which was not earlier mentioned. So if you see the previous syllabus or 2000 syllabus of organic chemistry till 2026, organic chemistry was very concise. We always used to say that organic chemistry of GATE is very limited. You don't have to study in that detail. But now GATE has expanded it. So now organic chemistry is actually a little bit more in detail, and you have to pay more attention, or you have to focus more on organic chemistry as well. Okay. Talking about the next thing, that is stereochemistry. So it is expanded. Optical purity and enantiomeric access are explicitly added. So these two things are added this time, which you already study, but now it is mentioned. Mechanistic analysis. Uh, Topics like energy profile diagram, solvent effect in substitution, elimination reaction, these things are added now. Okay. Then types of reaction is moved to another section. Core substitution, addition, elimination, intermediate, rearrangement are reorganized under a new heading. So these are taken into a new heading. Okay. Radical decarboxylation chemistry. This is something new which is added. So Barton reaction, Hunsker reaction, Barton McCombie. These things were already present in 2026, but has been moved to this subsection. Okay, so these are basically reshuffled. Cross coupling reactions like Buchwald, Hartwig, amination is also added in the coupling reaction list. The named reaction, so new name reaction like Bailey-Hillman reaction, very important reaction. Henry Ritter reaction, Sakurai, Tebbe, olefination, then Poisson-Khand and Nazarov cyclization. These things you might have already studied, but now they are mentioned in the named reaction. Okay, asymmetric synthesis, new things are added. For example, Evans asymmetric aldol and proline catalyzed aldol reaction are added in this topic. Okay, so those who are using GATE 2026 notes, don't worry about it. Some name reactions are mentioned now. You might be already preparing these things, but some name reactions are either removed from the topics of reagents or substrates, and they have been reshuffled. But when you're preparing an exam, you will not be preparing topic wise, right? You will be like preparing all in whole. So in that case, you will be of course preparing all these things. Okay, or what are the other changes in other organic chemistry topics? So as I said earlier, organic chemistry used to be very concise, but now it is in detail. So new things is added under oxidation, like a full subsection adds chromium, manganese, DMSO, hypervalent iodine oxidation, pyracid oxidation, dihydroxylation, ozonolysis, hydroboration oxidation, Sharpless-Jacobson epoxidation, Sharpless asymmetric hydroxylation. So all these things you already prepare, like when you study for CSR net or anything, just they have been mentioned now. Okay, same goes for reduction reaction, like a full subsection is added of homogeneous heterogeneous hydrogenation, then dissolving metal and magnesium, zinc, titanium, samarium reductions, NaBH4, lithium aluminum hydride, DIBAL, then L selectride, K selectride. Okay, these are the things, and Luce reduction. These things, I think, if you are an organic chemist, you might be preparing already these things. But if you are like for CSR net or anything, okay, so these things are just now mentioned in the syllabus. Pericyclic reaction is also expanded. Diels-Alder reaction you already prepare, but now it is mentioned. Plus Claisen and Cope rearrangements are in their synthetic application, and their synthetic application very important. Okay, so synthetic application is very important, which is something new. And photochemistry, Paterno-Bucci reaction, photo Curtius Wolf Barton reaction, then Hoffman-Laufer Freytag reaction. These are explicitly included, so you have to study these reactions separately apart from whatever you are doing. Okay, Then heterocyclic chemistry is again a new topic which was not present in 2026. Nomenclature of mono, bicyclic and mono di heteroatomic compounds is added. So naming or nomenclature of heterocyclic compound you should be aware about. What are the things that are existing and these are not changed? Like biomolecule is not changed, organic experimental techniques are not changed. Okay, they have remained the same apart from some minor wording and formatting. Okay, what are the things that is been removed from organic chemistry? That is PMO treatment in pericyclic orbital correlation analysis. This was earlier in the syllabus, but now it is not. 2027 syllabus explicitly names only FMO method. Okay, so PMO method is removed, FMO method is still there. Okay, Barton McCombie is not deleted, it is relocated from photochemistry to the type of reaction. So Barton McCombie reaction is also reshuffled. So these are the major changes which happened, and I can give you this PDF so that you have an idea about what are the things has been changed. I will give you a link to download the PDF in the description of this video. Then what you should update first, okay, and what is going to be your priority order, or what should be your priority order. Okay, so let's talk about the highest priority thing. So the highest priority thing which is changed, if you are preparing all in all for gate exam, then your organic oxidation and reduction reagents, a newly added name reaction, and asymmetric aldol chemistry, these are very new things. If you have not prepared it, try to prepare that. Okay, then next is your group theory things, expanded group theory. What are the new things included in group theory? Multiplication tables, representation, selection rules, vibrational symmetry. Try to do that. Next thing is spectroscopic addition, like your Gaussian and Lorentzian line shapes, Beer-Lambert's law, Jablonski diagram. If you want, I can make a video on Gaussian and Lorentzian line shapes. It's very important to know these things from the physical chemistry point of view. Then topics like statistical thermodynamics, partition function, photophysical kinetic quenching, try to cover these. And then some medium priority topics are like organic VSEPR, boron electron counting, isolable analogy, zeolites, TGA, DTA. So topics included in organic. Two major topics which are removed are radioactivity and polarography. These things are removed completely. So, but again, if you have notes and if you are preparing this, I would not suggest you to just simply ignore that topic, because it is very important. Sometimes what happens that they don't add that topic or they don't mention the name of that topic, but they consider that it is a prerequisite for a particular topic. For example, if you are preparing, let's say, if you are preparing quantum chemistry, then there are some prerequisite. You should know basic mathematics. Okay, they will not write it anywhere, but you should know how to do differentiation, integration, and all that stuff. Same goes for let's say if you are preparing electrochemistry, you should know about chemical, how to balance chemical reactions. Otherwise you won't be able to apply Nast equation. So that's how it comes. Okay, so there are certain topics which comes as a prerequisite. They might not be mentioned as a text in the syllabus, but they are considered. So all in all, what I would suggest is prepare whatever you are doing. Whatever new things are added, try to focus on them and try to update or include that in your syllabus. Try to at least like in your preparation, whenever you are preparing, try to include those topics as well. And yeah, I will give you link for this particular PDF. It is again marked over here, but I have already discussed about these things. So you can see like whatever is marked in green, these are the topics which are newly added or text wise they have been mentioned. And then these blue ones are the things which have been reshuffled or moved to some other section. Okay, so you can download this particular PDF and you can prepare for it. Okay, and do let me know if you guys want detailed videos on the topics which have been added. I will try to make that in coming days. So do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already, and that's it from my side for this particular video. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.